morning, good afternoon. Sorry about yesterday's stream. OBS kept disconnecting, so couldn't go live. So we're about to review the dollar. If I take off these lipsticks off. Alright. So from the previous stream of 28th of March of the previous month, we talked about dollar being bullish because of this fair value gap the price traded down back into on the 21st of March. So the dollar is bullish. The dollar is currently still bullish. Typically, when price takes a previous high, typically goes lower to take out sell side to continue going higher. This is the fair value gap we're working with. This is the imbalance the price is trying to fill. So price should fill this imbalance, then come for this buy side liquidity. This is buy side. So this is buy side. So let's stay on the topic, the chart review for now. So price traded through this volume imbalance that was formed on the 14th of February. 14th, 15th of February, this volume imbalance. So from the previous stream review, we anticipated price going above this volume imbalance and coming back to act as an inversion volume imbalance to trade back higher to get higher prices, and price did that on Monday. So this is the daily volume imbalance. Then on the 1 hour, so on Thursday, we're anticipating price to trade through this volume imbalance, and it did so here. After trading through here, it came back down, and on the lower time frame acted as an inversion trade and rallied higher. This is not the top for the dollar. The dollar has not topped at all. It's far from being the top for the dollar. This is just price repricing after getting to a target, which is 104.976. So price is just repricing. This is not the top. So what it did was that price left a bullish order block here on the 1 hour. So we're currently looking at this 1 hour bullish order block. As you can see, price left relatively equal highs here, which the higher is 104.87, 4.843, and here is 104.843. These highs are equal. We are currently not interested in any short narrative, any short play for the dollar because higher time frame narrative is bullish. So every short trade idea is a lower time frame play. So the 15 minutes. So as you can see. So we're still referencing the trade narrative from the listing. So to get to that high, the buy side liquidity that was referenced. After this, then we'll go forward to the price to what we have for today. So as you can see, so price traded back into this fair value gap here and launched price higher, creating a fair value gap here, and it traded back down into it here, which is the premium price. So price traded back down into this fair value gap and valued higher back to the buy side liquidity. So let's focus on what we have for today. So this is the midnight opening price for the dollar. So let's talk about why the dollar is not stopped yet, why this isn't the high of the dollar. So when the higher time frame narrative is, the higher time frame order flow is bullish, like it's going higher, every time price goes higher, like when price rallies up to a form of buy side liquidity, that is liquidity sweep. That's not liquidity purge. When liquidity has been purged, we expect price to not draw back down lower to that liquidity pool, to that pool of liquidity. For example, this sell side has been purged. Here we have sell side here being purged. So there's no reason for price to be allowed to take out this liquidity phantom, this trendline liquidity that was created here. It's allowed, but price is not allowed to go below this last down close candle here, this bullish order block. So this is likely the bullish order block will react to back, because this was the last down close candle before the liquidity, after the liquidity purged. So when price purged this liquidity and rallied higher, as I was saying, when price is in line with order flow, every time price takes out an opposite form of liquidity, that is a liquidity purge, which is in line with order flow. So this, like for example, this right here, this buy side liquidity being taken here. When price took out this buy side liquidity, here, because this wasn't a liquidity purge, price is still allowed to trade up, back, higher into this. But when it is a liquidity purge, when price purge the liquidity, smart money pairs their buy orders below the sell side with the resting sell side liquidities that has been resting here. So let's take this off and currently not interested in this because of this trend line liquidity. So for the dollar, this is buy side liquidity. Yeah, but let's leave that. This is buy side for the dollar because the dollar hasn't topped yet. And this volume imbalance on the daily will still be relevant going into the month of April, through the month of April. So let's look at the lower time frame. Let's look at the US 500, which is the ES for this channel for now. What's price been doing? So you see, we took out buy side here, traded back down into this fair value gap. Let's take this off. The ES is expected to range. The indices market is expected to range lower. It will be ranging, but going lower, like because of this new week opening gap that was created here. When a new week opening gap is large like this, let me take this off. I fucking hate indicators. But this indicator by Kryptonite, yeah, it's just easy to use. So this new week opening gap that was created here, new week opening gap high, and this new week opening gap low. So you see it's large. It consists of, it's about 20 listings. Be right back, I'm coming. A minute, I'm coming. Sorry guys, I had to attend something real quick. So where were we? I still don't know how to mute this. How to mute my while I'm streaming. But I'll learn that real quick. So where are we? So because this new week opening gap that was created for this week is a large range gap, so price is expected to range for the week, even though we are to range lower, but it will be a ranging week. So sorry, let's see daily. So we are still trading within this daily BC. America, fuck yeah. What you gonna do when they come for you? America, fuck yeah. So we traded down yesterday into this BC, which is here, taking out sell side liquidity that was created here. So this is what I was referencing regarding liquidity purge and liquidity sweep. So this here is a liquidity sweep. So this is a liquidity sweep, and this right here is likely a liquidity purge, because currently I'm bearish for the indices market because of expecting higher prices in the dollar. So this is a liquidity purge. If price don't take out this high, so this is a liquidity purge here. There's a liquidity purge, there's a liquidity sweep, because when price took it out, when price traded down below it, price was still interested in this. So going forward, America. So the question now is price going to come for these highs? Yeah. But it's actually unlikely. Well, let's see what it does. So this is the midnight opening price, which we traded down below it to take out sell side liquidity here. So this is likely liquidity sweep and not liquidity purge. So this is liquidity. So sell side was taken here, which is below the midnight opening price. Then at 9:30, equities opening price rallied higher, filling in this imbalance that was created here yesterday. So got this imbalance filled. So the narrative here being, let's see, which is about the buy side. So the higher time frame point of reference we're working with currently now is this daily BC high and this daily BC low. And if you put a fib here, this is the equilibrium point of that is the consequent encroachment of the daily fair value gap. So if you're trading the 1 hour window for the silver bullet model, so this is what price did. Price rallied higher leaving this rally higher into this fair value gap in the 50 minutes. We're only allowed for a long case entry. It's only if price trades back into this fair value gap, which will be a reclaimed fair value gap. So price can trade down back into previously traded fair value gaps. So we won't trade here, then going higher. But we're not expecting high prices, so we just keep keeping it. I leave a like so I know people are watching this, and if you're learning anything from it, please subscribe. It does help the channel grow, so put out more quality content, more quality streams. You get the gist of it. America, oh yeah, what you gonna do? Come for you, America. So this right here, when price rallied higher, this was a breakaway gap. As you can see, price rallied too fast and went higher and created a breakaway gap, which is year to year. And when price trades like this, you don't expect this is a breakaway gap. This is a breakaway gap. So the breakaway gap is like it's a rocket fuel. I keep using that reference probably because of where I got it from. So when price rallies higher after taking out a form of sell side liquidity here, because there was no need for price to come down below this low because it was already taking out sell side here. So after taking out this form of sell side liquidity, price expanded higher. So this was the original consolidation, traded below this low and rallied higher. To me, when I'm trading, when price does something like this and leaves a gap here without trading back down into this, like when price does something like this, consolidates, then takes out the low, which is this. When it takes out this low and rallies higher, and fails to come back down into these sets of order block, which is accompanied by this imbalance here. When price fails to do something like this, then it just keeps going higher. This is indicative of um, this is indicative that price has unfinished business down here below these lows. Does that make sense? So when it does something like this, it's indicative that price for the short term is extremely bullish. Price is extremely bullish for the short term, leaving out this breakaway gap. So this is the fractal. As you can see, the breakaway gap that was formed here before the equities opening price. See, before the equities opening time, which is 9:30 here, and it formed it again here. This fair value gap here. So when the breakaway gap is seen in price action, we don't expect price to trade back down into it. So this should be the fair. This should be the silver bullet if you're trading the silver bullets. So this is the silver bullet here, which accompanies this 15-minute fair value gap. So let's keep taping this. So this is near term buy side. This is not the top. This is not a top. This is just price doing what it does to trick you into this the last. So this is the retail. Retail will see this here as support and resistance. Not seeing this imbalance here that price is likely interested in, because price does only one of two things. Either goes for liquidity or goes to fill an old imbalance. So currently it's doing one of those, filling an old imbalance. So if it keeps on filling, after filling this imbalance, then we'll wait and see what next. America, okay. What you gonna do? So the price is extremely generous. I come to this fair value gap here. Well, it's unlikely. Let's see. from here to come to this low here that was created here. So we've traded back down into this fair value gap here. So if it's bullish now, it should move higher now into this buy side with speed, like with absolute speed. And when it does that, this fair value gap here will be inverted. It won't take much time staying in here because of its urgency to go higher. So this is the move now that should take price higher up to this daily high time frame 90. So from here to here it's like 4.6. But let's see how price acts inside this fair value gap here. Price is currently spending too much time in this fair value gap, and when it does this is indicative of likely a change in state of delivery. So let's see how it prints. Let's see the US 30. So we traded back up into this imbalance here. So we're currently looking at the relationship between the three indices. So yeah. The Dow is always slower. Slower to move but faster to execute. Made a low, yeah. We've actually taken too much time here. We took too much time inside of this fair value gap, which is normal for today's price action. Oh, and there's also an impact news at 12:10 p.m. That's a power news by 12:10, which is likely to stabilize all of this. This is not the kind of price action you want to put weeks behind because of the slowness or the irregularity of price. It's just better to take price actions like this. This is because it's not giving quick responses. It's not giving quick responses. So this has been inverted and price valid higher from this inversion fair value gap here. From year to year, we got just 4.5 handles. Okay. The IA is 5226.1 and here is 5226.1, so it's relative equal highs. So we should pierce the relative equal highs. With speed. Naturally, shouldn't leave highs like that, resting like that for too long. But we're still generating buy side liquidity, which means price is still not willing to go lower quick. Does that make sense? So when it keeps generating buy side liquidity in a slower version, it's trying to make retail sentiment feel the market has stopped, thereby bringing in more short sellers in the market. So when there is more short sellers, these short sellers will be counterparties to smart money here before the market opened here. Sorry, after the market opened here and before the market opened here. So this is why. So to keep on chopping higher for now. Let's see if how fast we get to the daily BC, to the high of the daily fair value gap. Oh, Anton, thanks for being here. Oh, I get my Twitter, my I don't get the question. How do you choose your daily IST Twitter uploads? Oh, the videos I make is from the Twitter Spaces that Mike made from 2022 to 2023. So how is my mic feedback? The mic is actually a cheap mic from all this Amazonian site. So you don't expect very good quality. As the stream gets better, the oh will get good equipment for it, like good mics and good everything. And good setup for a cleaner stream. Because I'm pretty sure the feedback here is messy. I'm only streaming on one screen, so there's no way for me to look at other aspects of the stream. Does that make sense? So let's see in what quarter of the daily BC are we currently trading in. So we got a return back into this fair value gap here, which is a silver bullet entry model like this. This is the first silver bullet that was taken within the first 10 minutes of price. So after that, this also coincides with the 950 to the 1010 macro that Michael teaches. Taught this macro last year, so price will keep rallying higher. Now SMC traders, the people that call themselves SMC, this is where the difference is between SMC and ICTs and ICT traders. SMC trader will see this now as liquidity trend line, as a trend line liquidity. Now they will say price has taken out buy side liquidity, so you should come for this trend line liquidity, which is flawed because they are lacking in narrative, which is gotten from the higher time frame narrative. I don't know how bad this mic is. I just hope you guys are hearing me clearly, as clear as possible. Some disturbing sounds. I don't know. Wait. Disturbing sounds. Let me add the. Do you make my music? If it's my music, I'm humming a kind of music. So, but sorry about that. The mic is an attached mic. Okay, not anymore. Okay. Thank you for the feedback. I really do appreciate that. I took off this foamy thing like a condenser out of the mic because it felt the mic was giving out echo. So that was it. Okay. Thank you, Anton. I really do appreciate that. So as we were discussing earlier before about the liquidity purge and liquidity sweep, what is the actual difference between it? So something like this now will be seen as a liquidity sweep and not a liquidity purge because it is not in line with the higher time frame narrative. So it's just sweeping out liquidity, sweeping out buy side to take out sell side. All these are resting sell side because people that entered, the traders that entered here, they would have moved their stop loss higher because price has taken out buy side here. So when they move their stops higher, price that their stop price is likely interested in it, especially in a choppy market condition like we have this week. The whole market is expected to be choppy throughout the week, so alright, so we're almost done. It's about 50 minutes to the end of the time window. I hope I got to cover the little okay, I think the mic is much better with the condenser on. I thought the condenser made it echo. So you see why this is a liquidity sweep in comparison with the liquidity purge. Because price is still interested in buy side resting above here, even after picking out buy side.